Hey guys, Steve from IronTrap Garage. Today we're going to be working on the 32 Tudor again. Last video we got the engine in. This video we want to get the gas tank in. We want to get it cleaned up, painted, installed. Get that in the car, connect the fuel line all the way up to the engine, wire up starter switch and the ignition switch, and see if we can get it running in the car. I always like to give the line a little bulge at the end there with the flaring tool, just so the hose has something to slip over. That's, you know, little extra security. All right, so this is what I've been up to. Under the dash again. Matt had a great idea. He said, I'd like to use the stock button for a starter switch. So, I repurposed the throttle linkages, mounted a little switch push button over top of it, and now the original throttle switch is now our starter switch. Just push it in, and it's simple as that. And also, I've been working on getting the stock throttle cable to work here. I got a bracket under the dash. Took the spring off the end, trimmed the end of it, threaded it, put an end on it, and now I have it all, the mount's vice gripped underneath the dash at the moment. I just gotta attach them at the moment, but everything seems to be working. It's pretty neat to be able to use the stock buttons and switches, which is what we always like to do. So we have our starter switch over here, just in and out like that, and our throttle, our choke right there.
Alright, so Steve's been tinkering away on this. Not as exciting of a video as some, or monumental, but we want to try and start it for this video. So like Steve showed you, he has the starter button stuff that we kind of brainstormed. It seems we're going to find out how good it works. And the throttle, or the choke cable, he has hooked up. I don't know if we showed that. On this over here has choke cable hooked up that is working off the original 32 one. And
yeah, it's the original cable. I just
put an end on it. Yeah, so that'll work with the Strombergs. And the big thing is we're trying to retain like the stock dash versus some of the cars. We change the insert and stuff, so trying to leave as much of the stock dash as possible. So all those knobs we're reusing, so that hopefully we can keep the stock 32 knobs. Just instead of the throttle now, it'll actually be the starter button. So that's that. Got a bunch of the wiring taken care of. You can see over here he's got the we just have the normal modern wire, and then we usually wrap it in cloth tape to make it old-timey. Just saves a couple bucks, but still makes it old looking. And then the last thing Steve did is he made this nice little fuel setup here that allows you just to run it right into the fuel pump and not have to have a fuel block or anything super busy. Stock style braided soft line there that goes into the hard line. So nothing real fancy here, just pretty standard stuff. So we gotta crank the crap out of this thing. Now the tank does have a little bit of old fuel in the bottom, so we're gonna have to drain it and keep clearing it out, but we're too impatient, so we're gonna try and get it to run.
We're gonna see if it'll run on that crap.
Yeah, so we put what, a gallon or two of fresh fuel in it. We got to fill everything up, so we're gonna have to crank the crap out of this thing to get fuel all the way up to here, fill the carburetors, all that stuff. But hopefully we have enough fuel to get that all to go, get it to fire in the car, just so we could see how cool it looks idling, or sounds as well. So here we go.
Okay, let's hope for the best here. Got one more squirts. Now. Now we got some fuel in it, huh?
Yeah. So Steve's been tinkering on this thing off camera while Matt and I have been busy with stuff. So it's all wired and ready to fire.
Yeah.
The last clip, we got it to fire and she had a little bit of a poof. So
it farted.
Yeah, so Steve's been buttoning up some odds and ends to get this thing finished up and running more reliably in the car.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
All right, let's see what we get here. Still trying to figure out the correct sequence for starting this one.
So now that we got it running and making noise, we got to make it drive.
Yes.
So in the next video, you guys are going to work on shortening the torque tube and drive shaft.
Yeah.
Yep. So we can make this thing move finally.
Yeah. We'll hook the clutch up, all the various stuff you got to do. Yep.
So this has a if I remember correct, 40 Ford rear. So the torque tube and drive shaft are quite too long.
Way too long.
So that's the next video. We'll work on getting that shortened, and then hopefully at the end of that video we can move it.
Move under its own power for the first time in 45 years.
Yeah, it'd be pretty monumental. So.
Yeah.
Thanks guys for watching. Steve's been the man behind all of this fun stuff on the 32. So thanks guys for watching.
See ya.